cases, it was something that was done. But when it pertains to the situation with Talib Kweli, I wanted to really weigh in on that because there's something that needs to be understood by believers or just anybody in general. Dayton had publicly stated that Talib Kweli was one of his favorite rappers. Am I correct? Is it fair to say? Right. So Dayton also knows that Talib is not gonna, he has no hair on his tongue. Pause, for lack of better words. He's gonna speak his truth, whether you like it or not. And I respect that. I can appreciate that. Now, obviously, as a Christian, I try, which is why I'm trying to be very delicate, even just with this exchange here and us talking, because I've always been that way. But I also am trying to be a little more cautious, and because if it was up to me and the old me, I mean, they would, trust me when I tell you, there would be no holding back. Like, I literally would just, I would have been tearing Dayton to shreds, you know what I'm saying? That may be pause worthy, but like, just in general, you know what I'm saying? I would have really just been very, very, I would have been throwing, you know what I'm saying, bombs and just trying to destroy this dude, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's not really my heart, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, what I was trying to get at, it got sidetracked. He knows that Talib was going to respond if he interjected verbally in that conversation that he talked about, right? That disagreement or something that Talib had some back and forth. I think it was on Twitter at the time or X, whatever it was. So Dayton threw his 2 cents in because he knew that's how Talib was going to respond. So what happens is when, Dayton is a sharp individual in some ways. In some ways, he's kind of obvious and not so sharp. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like if you think that the average person who at least knows you a little bit, right, or just kind of sees the way you move, is not gonna know that, you know what I mean, that you did this for obvious reasons, you know what I mean, for clout purposes, then they gotta be crazy. I mean, it's clear. How will respond to anybody. You can have 2 followers, okay? You can have a profile picture, okay, of Bart Simpson, right? And the dude will respond. You say something slick, he don't care who you are. You feel me? Like, that is Talib. Like, he don't care. He's not gonna be like, oh, you got a check mark? I'm going to respond to that. No, like if he'll respond to whoever. You say something slick, something that is, deemed racist or, you know what I mean, or MAGA, according to what he said, he's going to speak up. So Dayton strategically did that because he knew that he'd get a response. So that in itself just shuts down his claims that Talib is stalking me and he just can't get enough of me, pause, and this and that and the third. Dude, when I heard all of that, that's what prompted me to reach out to you, really, because I'm like, yo, I just gotta talk to you because I know this is all going on, and I know he had reposted something you shared, and I'm like, yo, I just need to talk to somebody that's kind of kind of involved in what's going on and is listening. And some people are just going to brush this off. They're going to ignore it. They're just going to dismiss Talib because he's not Christian. They're just going to dismiss him because he's not part of the gang, the Christian gang, whatever the case is. I'm like, listen, I ain't part of no gang. It's just me, Christ, what is happening with Christ. And then then I still love you and will respect you and honor you and stuff. Those fellow peoples and a lot of them would come like, yo. In fact, we have a mutual friend, which is A.L. Skills, All Lyrics. He goes by All Lyrics, A.L. Skills. I know A.L. Skills for like 4 decades. He grew up right next to each other in Brooklyn. So him and A.L. Skills, All Lyrics are really close. A.L. Skills performs in just about, almost every event that,
Hello.
It is.
This is Robin calling from Child Support. How are you?
You were gonna somehow, so you hope he says.
Okay, I'm calling you to follow up on what we talked about on June 9th. We talked June 9th. So remember talking to me then?
The situation with Talib.
Okay, so I had asked you to provide a doctor's note within 30 days stating your incapacity to work. Sent out the request on the 9th, and then my supervisor sent you paperwork for the modification that you requested help with. She sent that out on the 18th of June. And so you didn't respond to either one of those. Can you tell me why?
I was just in a mental health program, and my focus is right now has been on I'm trying to get an OCD doctor. I just scheduled an appointment for a neuropsychological test. I am doing the intake on the 11th, but everything is very slow moving when it comes to the doctors. So I'm just trying to get my mental health in order. That's what my priority has been since I just finished. I was just in an outpatient mental health program. They were going to put me in a mental health hospital, but since I'm not violent to others or myself, I wasn't. I literally, on whatever day it was, just graduated, and I'm just trying to get my stuff together so I can focus on everything else.
Okay, so I understand all of that. You pretty much told me that, with the exception of that now you've graduated from that bit of it, that you're trying to focus on your mental health, which is awesome and commendable. I just need proof of that to not take enforcement actions in your case. So at this point, the supervisor denied your request for modification because you didn't return the paperwork. Did you want her to try sending that out to you again and give you another 30 days to do that?
Yeah. And I have advocates in my insurance because I have a hard time with this sort of stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, I can. Can you just resend the paperwork, please?
I'm going to ask her they don't traditionally do that, but based on your circumstances, I'm going to ask her if she'll give you another chance and resend it. And she's a pretty good person, so I think she'll do that. So out to 76 Stackpole Road in Somersworth?
Yes.
Okay, so it's super, super important that you return that to her within 30 days, okay? Because your case is just going to keep on accruing, and I'll have to take action against you if you don't return it. And I heard you say you've got another doctor's appointment on the 11th, so I'm going to make another request for a doctor's note from you within 30 days from today, all right? That way you'll be sure to have been to your July 11th appointment by then, and then we can just go with what happens from there. So does that all make sense?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to ask her to send that right now. If for some reason she can't or won't send the request for modification again, I will call you and let you know, but I'm reasonably sure she's going to do it for you. All right?
Okay.
All right, we'll get that going. I will talk to you later, Arturo. Take care.
You too.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Shouldn't you be getting ready for school? Get your book bag and go to school. Honey, can you tell him to get ready and go to school?
Run fast as I can. You know where I'm going, you know who I am. Not one to say that I can't. Threatening me, drawing lines in the sand. Adrenaline is pumping, all or nothing, feel it coming. In my heartbeat thundering, you're still wondering where it's coming from. Feel it in my chest, now it's in my head. Do you understand? think I have a death wish, leaving everybody breathless. It's always my time, the city is mine. You should learn to just accept it. Royalty is in my DNA. I'll never be the type to settle for okay. See me coming up, yeah, I'm on the way. Carve it out of stone, it'll never fade. Heart of a gladiator, I'm back on my Terminator. One look and they turn to vapor. I'm kind of an instigator, but not of the frying pan, but life's an incinerator. You feeling my energy like I'm plugged to a generator. Accelerating till it's full speed. No other form will prosper against me. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? My blood, my blood, my bloodstream. 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 Sparks go up in flames, can't just walk away. Reckless is my name, overkill insane. Careful what you say. My blood, my blood, my bloodstream. My blood, my blood, my bloodstream. My blood, my blood, my bloodstream. My blood, my blood, my bloodstream.
In Christopher Nolan's upcoming film, The Odyssey, Eumaeus is one of
Casting take one. Name, height, and hands, or in your situation, flagpole. Now show us you're on the delivery. Not bad. Next. Sorry, you're gonna have to wait your turn, sir. Sir? All right, you're just gonna. What's the fastest way to check sports card prices? Download Star Snap.
As for Memphis Bleak, that comeback on Twitter, that shit was whack.
when you say things in these interviews, like when Bleak was on the Breakfast Club, he's saying things like, if 50 stop fucking with these niggas, they'll be in the shelter. If 50 said 1 year, these niggas will be in the shelter, who's niggas? Niggas is Yayo and Murder in 2026 right now. So when you saying shit like that, niggas, you taking a shot at me. And I'm definitely gonna shoot back.
Now, Murder, think about this, right? When you look at everybody Fifth Health, we could name Casanova. That was signed to him.
Shout out to my brother
Casanova. Casanova
man.
Used to tell us, yo, y'all niggas treat me good over here.
Definitely.
You was getting in clubs. He didn't have to. You had to sneak in a Jay-Z brunch. You take, come on, you know, free Casanova. But it's the truth. That was your artist, and 50 was looking out for him.
It's literally failing.
I just started a weekly news.
Yeah.
Take a look around me, taking pages from a magazine. Been looking for the answers ever since we were 17. You know the truth can be a weapon to fight this world of ill intentions. A new answer to the same question. How many times will you learn the same lesson? You think they got it all wrong? We just gotta hold on and on and on and on. 'Cause we're gonna be legends, gonna get their attention. What we're doing here ain't just scary, it's about to be legendary. Yeah, we're gonna be legends, gonna teach them all a lesson. Got this feeling in our souls we carry, and it's about to be legendary. This is what we came for, and we couldn't want it anymore. Could never turn back now.
If you're thinking about applying for disability, there's something you can say right here. Check this. Jada want to do something, we ain't gotta go back and forth, right? $500,000 on me right now. We could do 3 verses. Well, I decided to.
You're such a cloud chaser.
Lower your tone. You understand that? Sir, I'm trying to be very nice in front of my daughter. Keep being nice. Back up. Please back up. Yeah, back up. Man, what's wrong with you? Lower your tone.
I already got your Michigan bullshit, dummy.
No, you're not. She can't
Whoa,
say.
easy, easy. Gotcha.
We're gonna smoke a joint. We're gonna steal some furniture for Julian.
Have you ever been offered a role
Time to go to sleep, Gerard.
that you was offended?
Yeah, I mean, lots. I mean, there's so many, I can't remember now which ones they were, but yeah, there was too many dealers, too many villains.
Yeah.
And I got sick of that. I can't keep denigrating my people like this because now I'm becoming part of the problem, you know?
Is the name Jose?
See what?
Is the name Jose?
It's always, they're always Jose,
Hector.
Ray, Hector.
Yeah, hold on. That was like actors. They got Ray Ray.
Yeah, we got Ray Ray.
Okay. All right.
In New York, we do. You know everything.
Yeah, that's right.
Cross and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there were stupid roles that I shouldn't have. I mean, great roles that I turned down. That was dumb.
Like what?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the Vince Vaughn part, I turned it down.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Brad Pitt and Angelina
Yeah.
Jolie.
Because they offered me scale, and I was like, yo, they're making the biggest bucks of their life, $20 million each, and they're going to offer me $2,000 a week? I was like, is it because I'm Latino? Is that why? Do you know me? You know me? So I passed on that. Happy Feet, I passed on the Robin Williams part.
Oh, wow. The cartoon shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you mean I had Sid, yeah. Sid, I say 6 is coming out in spring. 6.
You find that there's more freedom in those type of roles, the animated roles?
Yeah, dude, it's so fun. I mean, I had a lot of freedom in Bruno and Encanto. We did mad ad-libs and improvisations. It was so fun. I had a blast. With Sid, I do get to improvise and ad-lib a lot, but not as much because there's so much action involved. It gets a little trickier. But I was the first to record Ice Age by myself, and then I laid the groundwork, and then everybody else jumped in, yeah.
Mm. Has there ever been a role you turned down? I know you spoke on it earlier that you regret.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh yeah.
I regret that one a lot. That was a big mistake.
So you would have, even though knowing what you know now, you would have taken.
No, I would have gone back and I would have said, yeah, okay.
Negotiated more.
No, they said that's it. There's no negotiating.
So you would have taken it.
I would take it. And shut up. Because I was gonna rock that role. I was gonna make it so funny. But then the $2,000 a week just offended me, man. It offended me. Yeah. You know, sometimes when you're a minority, you feel like everything's against you or it's an insult. But sometimes it isn't.
Right.
Sometimes you're so used to responding negatively to things.
It's important to differentiate that.
It's hard to, man. How do you? It's hard.
Yeah.
My therapist, cause I recommend therapy to all Latin people because we're the most people that need it because of the assaults on us constantly. So I've been in therapy, and my therapist would say, you know, Jung, look at that window. You see that person running? He had a Spanish accent. Look at that. You see that person running? Why is he running? And I go, because they're trying to. He goes, no, John. He's trying to catch the bus. And I was like, oh, wow. That's how I see the world, man. Thank you, man. That's how I see the world, like in negative kind of way constantly, you know, because it's the way you grow up. Mm-hmm. They say kids in the ghetto grow up with PTSD unbeknownst to them. There's so much stress, they don't even know how to quantify it.
Absolutely. I was watching, it's crazy. I was watching the internet, you know, it's the bad part of the internet, and it's like, okay part of the internet. I was on the bad part of the internet.
Okay.
Watching this guy, and he was yelling to his girl. And as he's yelling to his girl, he's like, yo, man, come outside, like, forgive me, or whatever. And there's a straight shootout happening. He doesn't flinch at all.
Oh, wow.
He's just sitting there like, hey, man, please, come out. And I'm talking about, all you hear is, this guy, he's just standing there. And I'm like, that's some shit. Like, like he's almost used to a war. Used to war.
Functioning in a war zone. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Have you ever been offered a role
You want a hot dog?
that you was offended?
You should be able to understand and be sympathetic to what it's like to be pregnant, dog. What are you talking about, J-Raw? Oh, well, you ain't pregnant with a bucket of chicken? Hey, let me tell you something, little motherfucker. When you grow up, don't grow up to be like that motherfucker right there. Randy, you probably ain't even had your ultrasound yet, have you, dog? I'll give it to you right now. I hear chicken. I hear cola fizz and mustard and relish coagulating together. French fries and onion rings, Randy, but you know what? I don't hear a heart, motherfucker. Come on, ladies, let's pack this shit up. You should be able to understand and be sympathetic to what it's like to be pregnant, dog. What are you talking about, J-Raw? Oh, well, you ain't pregnant with a bucket of chicken? Hey, let me tell you something, little motherfucker. When you grow up, don't grow up to be like that motherfucker right there. Randy, you probably ain't even had your ultrasound yet, have you, dog? I'll give it to you right now. I hear chicken. I hear cola fizz and mustard and relish coagulating together. French fries and onion rings, Randy, but you know what? I don't hear a heart, motherfucker. Come on, ladies, let's pack this shit up. You should be able to understand and be sympathetic to what it's like to be pregnant, dog. What are you talking about, J-Rob? Oh, well, you ain't pregnant with a bucket of chicken? Hey, let me tell you something, little motherfucker. When you grow up, don't grow up to be like that motherfucker right there. Randy, you probably ain't even had your ultrasound yet, have you, dog? I'll give it to you right now. I hear chicken. I hear cola fizz and mustard and relish coagulating together. French fries and onion rings, Randy, but you know what? I don't hear a heart, motherfucker. Come on, ladies, let's pack this shit up. You should be able to understand and be sympathetic to what it's like to be pregnant, dog. What are you talking about, J-Rob? Oh, well, you ain't pregnant with a bucket of chicken? Hey, let me tell you something, little motherfucker. When you grow up, don't grow up to be like that motherfucker right there. Randy, you probably ain't even had your ultrasound yet, have you, dog? I'll give it to you right now. I hear chicken. I hear cola fizz and mustard and relish coagulating together. French fries and onion rings, Randy, but you know what? I don't hear a heart, motherfucker. Come on, ladies, let's pack this shit up. You should be able to understand and be sympathetic to what it's like to be pregnant, dog. What are you talking about, J-Rob? Oh, well, you ain't pregnant with a bucket of chicken? Hey, let me tell you something, little motherfucker. When you grow up, don't grow up to be like that motherfucker right there. Randy, you probably ain't even had your ultrasound yet, have you, dog? I'll give it to you right now. I hear chicken. I hear cola fizz and mustard and relish coagulating together. French fries and onion rings, Randy, but you know what?